What's going on, guys? Troy here with WakeInNetwork.com. I'm up here in the parking garage here in Santa Monica, California. I actually think they filmed a scene in like Transformers 10 up here or something. I think Megan Fox was sprinting in this parking structure at some point in the movie. But anyways, I want to get into 7 foods to gain weight fast. We had a previous video about 5 months ago on 7 foods to gain weight fast, and these are going to be a little more outside the box. These are actually going to be 7 foods that I've been implementing into my personal diet over the last few months that have helped me gain weight fast. They're high in protein, high in healthy fats, high in complex carbohydrates, all the things that you guys need to basically create that perfect anabolic atmosphere in your body. So let's get started. Number 1 is lentils. Now, I don't know anyone besides myself, of course, who eats lentils. Lentils are so high in protein. They're so cheap, and they're such a great way to gain weight fast. A bag of lentils will cost you less than $2, and it has over 100 grams of protein. It has tons of fiber and slow digesting carbohydrates. So, I mean, if you're a vegan, lentils are gonna be like your top protein source, but for any other skinny guy trying to bulk up and gain lean muscle mass, I would actually replace brown rice and any form of potatoes with lentils, and you guys will gain weight a lot faster. Number 2 is my personal favorite on this list, raw almond butter. You can usually find a pretty good deal on this stuff. It should be priced similar to regular peanut butter, but a good raw almond butter is literally just ground raw almonds, and it has that creamy, smooth texture the peanut butter has, and it's going to be a lot healthier for you. It's going to have no added sugar, no added salt, and it's really delicious. If you guys are big peanut butter fans, I know you guys will love raw almonds. It has about 200 calories for every 2 tablespoons, and it's really high in monounsaturated fats. It's high in protein. You know, it's pretty caloric, so it's the perfect source to help you guys gain weight fast. Number 3 is another one of my personal favorites, is avocado slash, a good guacamole that's like 95% based avocado. Guacamole is one of my favorite things. It's really high, just like almond butter, in healthy fats. You can put it on turkey, you can put it on beef, you can put it on your eggs. It's really versatile. It's a really easy way to ingest more healthy fats into your diet and just, create that calorie surplus. It's super good for you. I highly recommend you guys at least eat 1 to 2 avocados a day, or have a couple tablespoons of, a really good fresh guacamole every single day. Next up is probably my favorite current protein source, grass-fed beef, or if you guys want to spend a little more, grass-fed bison slash buffalo. So this stuff is just loaded with protein. You want to make sure you find a grass-fed beef or a grass-fed bison that's 90% lean or more. Some of the grass-fed beefs are like 85-15. I just like to stay away from, like too much animal fat. But usually grass-fed bison typically will be 90% lean or better. I've yet to see a buffalo or bison that's not really lean. You can find grass-fed beef that's like 92 to 95% lean, but this is the perfect source of protein. It's got natural creatine, it's got zinc, it's got just great muscle building protein. It's going to help you guys create that anabolic atmosphere and pack on rock solid lean muscle mass quick. One of my favorite personal meals is I'll make like a pound of grass-fed beef and I'll put a bunch of guacamole on top. So that way I have my healthy fats and I have my protein source. Next up is Greek yogurt. I like getting the fat-free Greek yogurt. It's only got about 100 calories, but it's got 20 grams of protein. So Greek yogurt is that slow digesting protein source. So sometimes late at night if I'm craving ice cream, I will eat Greek yogurt instead. It kind of kills that ice cream dairy craving of mine. Gives me slow digesting protein to drip feed my muscles overnight. Raw honey. Now the reason I say raw honey is because right after you work out, we talk a lot about, in some of our previous videos, about creating that insulin spike. Right after you work out, right after a really hard resistance training session, you want to create that insulin spike. You want to spike your insulin, and it's going to have massive, massive muscle building and fat burning effects. So instead of using like a dextrose powder or a waxy maize or a glucose powder like a lot of people do, I've actually been reading a lot of all-natural health books, and they're saying that raw honey is high glycemic too, so it will boost your insulin levels, but it's got tons of like antioxidant properties. It's really healthy for you. So raw honey, instead of, actually the perfect post-workout meal, you just get fat-free Greek yogurt and put about 40 grams of raw honey, and you have that perfect 2-to-1 ratio of fast-digesting carbs and fat-free protein. So highly recommend picking up some raw honey to gain weight fast. Last but not least is another really good protein source, ground turkey. Now you can usually get fat-free ground turkey in most grocery stores. It only sets you back like $5-6 for about a pound. For instance, I get I think it's like the Genio brand. It's got 125 grams of protein and only like 6 grams of fat in the entire container. So, I mean, you talk about the perfect muscle building protein source. Turkey's high in some amino acids that beef isn't. It's high in tryptophan. That's kind of what makes you like a little bit lethargic after you eat it. But it's actually a non-essential amino acid that will aid in the muscle building process. So ground turkey, I recommend eating it later in the day just so you guys don't get too tired. I wouldn't recommend eating it for breakfast. But ground turkey, drip feed your muscles, give you that top quality protein source. Anyways guys, those are 7 foods that help you guys gain weight fast. If you're looking for more great information on how to bulk up and gain lean muscle mass, check out weightgainmethod.com. Thanks guys.
Are you still too skinny? Go to weightgainmethod.com and get access to a complete step-by-step plan for gaining weight and building muscle fast.